Good morning, good people of Stand Up Shout Out. Here we are at the Homeboyz radio studios. We have an early morning interview today where G Money will be interviewing Peter Moll, and it's all very exciting. We're getting our news out there. It's going to be great, and can't wait to see you guys at our next event. You want to know how heated it was? I lost my voice.
Peter Moll into the studio with the rest of his team, and he has brought, this guy's a star. He's brought the whole of his team into the studio. Good morning, Peter. Tell us a bit more about your organization and a bit more about yourself.
Hey, what's up, G Money?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, so our organization is called Stand Up Shout Out, and simply we're just a group of young people who believe we can make a difference. And simply we're just out there doing many projects, whether it's going to poverty-stricken areas and feeding the soul, donating, feeding, interacting, because you just can't just give them food. You have to donate so they can be sustained, and also interaction, because putting a smile on someone's face is priceless.
Right.
Also, we have Stand Up Shout Out Rhinos and Elephants, which we're working with Paula Kombe on Hands Over Elephants and Elephants in Kenya. We Save the Elephants, and simply that's just getting awareness out to the people that there is a crisis. Poaching is real, and it's a growing thing, and if we don't do...
Paula's doing a lot of work there, and I must honestly commend her, because she's tireless in her efforts, and it's good to see young people getting involved in that whole poaching story as well, because even yesterday there were pictures on Twitter of an elephant which was killed in the Masai Mara yesterday, man. Really heartbreaking stuff, good stuff. So tell us a bit more about the organization. I mean, before you came onto the mic, you were telling me there are like 3 different areas that you guys are trying to engage young people in.
So we have 3 projects, actually 4. So the first one we started with was Stand Up Shout Out for Rhinos and Elephants.
Okay.
And this is to do with awareness programs, simply volunteering, whether it's going out to the actual ground level and seeing what's going on, or going out to Nairobi or any other county telling them what's going on. Because the thing is, there's a disconnect between tourism and people. They're like, tourism is not mine. So you have to show people that tourism belongs to you more than just the tourism of people coming from abroad.
Definitely.
So simply just trying to get that awareness and trying to get people, because if you want someone to solve a problem, make them own it.
Right. And it's true. I'm glad that you see that, because so many people see this problem of poaching, which affects our tourism, which will eventually destroy our tourist industry to a certain extent, as somebody else's problem. And it's good to see that you and your team are actually engaging young people in that conversation there. What else are you doing?
And then we also have Stand Up Shout Out Feed the Soul. So this is going to poverty-stricken areas. We went to Kibera the other day. We went there, we fed about 400 to 500 people. Also interacting, like I said, putting a smile on someone's face, and also donating, making it sustainable. And also we're working with Lions Club International.
Okay.
And what they're trying to do is they're trying to build a nursery there, so the mamas can go and leave their child and go work and live in. So that's also,
like, you're using the right words here, sustainable. Rather than just going in and dropping off handouts and disappearing, I like the fact that your team have thought about sustainability, as in, give somebody the chance to pull themselves out of their situation on a consistent basis, rather than just a one-off. Alright, 2 good points so far.
Yeah.
What else are you doing?
And then the other project is Stand Up Shout Out Verbalize Realize, which you just had the other day at Side Center. It's going to be happening hopefully every 2 months or less intervals. Mm-hmm. And what it is simply getting people to have that forum to voice their opinion.
Right.
So we're talking about problems. We talk about the problems. Whatever problem you have, whether it's to do with corruption, whether it's to do with there's not enough opportunity for the youth, we talk about it, and then we give you a solution, and we create a solution with you. Because the thing is, what happens at forums, you just talk about problems, you're whining, you're doing nothing, but no. Problems, solutions, action plan, and hopefully we're going to carry them out very soon.
You're a good spokesman. I'm sitting here, I'm about to ask you a question, and then you answer the question before I even ask it. That's a good thing. Let me ask you this, man. Like, you're all a group of young people. There's like 5 of you guys in the studio. Why have you decided to get up and help? Why? What is the motivation for you to get out of your bed in the morning and say, I'm going to do something for Kenya?
Because simply what happens is, we have the youth where, like I said, there's so many negative outlets, and people be like, I want to go, like someone can come and say, I want to go to Kibera, but they can't go alone. Someone come and say, I want to stop poaching, but they're like, I'm only one person, what can I do? Someone comes and says, I want to voice my opinion, but there's no outlet. So we're like, listen, we're able people. We have a passion, we have a dream. And we want to create this outlet where together as one, we can do so much more. Alone, we can do so little. So we're like, we have to do this because simply we can. If you can do something, why not do it? If you can make a difference, if you can be that voice of reason, if you can be that voice of hope, why not do it? Why are you sitting down and doing nothing? So the saying of the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, well, tomorrow's here.
Right. You guys are impressing me. You know I'm grouchy on a Monday morning, but you guys have really jazzed me so far this morning with your energy and your commitment towards these things you're doing. Now, how can people who are listening today interact with what you're doing?
We have a Facebook page, we have a Facebook group. The difference between the page and the group is more interactive, so it's like one level. We're all one, equal. The Facebook page is, we're telling you what we've done and where you can join us. So you can join us with that. There's Instagram, there's Twitter, there's a blog. So there's all these forums, and then the best way you can do it is just come to one of our events through that forum. Through that event, you'll see what we do, you'll get a gist of it, and you'll be like, yo, I want to join you guys.
When's the next event?
Hopefully in 2 weeks, but we've just had an event this week. We're having a meeting this week to go to the next event. Hopefully also work with Homeboyz Foundation. So
I was about to ask you that, man. Homeboyz Foundation. Then I saw the Homeboyz Foundation Inspire, Mold, Empower. There you go. We have the program researcher in the building as well. Morning, Mr. Kamau. So, like, what's happening there? Tell me a bit about that.
So the Homeboyz Foundation is simply just trying to do many projects. So it's trying to get involved with any youth initiative to empower them, because what they're trying to do is simply, they have this thing about farming, getting people go back and farm, because agriculture is one of our biggest earners. And also what they want to do is also, because they came to our forum, they saw it's something that also along the lines what they want to do. They want to get interactive, they want to get solutions, they want to get an action plan. So they just want to work with us and make it bigger and better.
Alright, cool. So we have the man from the foundation in the building as well. I know you didn't expect to speak, but I got questions for you about that.
The foundation is based on youth empowerment, and we have like 5 pillars right now: agriculture, entrepreneurship, sport and entertainment, governance. We just try to get young people involved. It's basically Homeboyz who are giving back to the society, but with a setup mechanism that works,
right,
and that has impact.
Right.
So we went to see Peter on Saturday. These guys are doing a great thing. There were people there getting passionate, contributing, and there were parents there as well looking very proud. So
right.
It was a great thing. We're going to try and figure out how we're going to work with Peter.
Okay.
And yeah, man.
Right. So I'm happy to. I've been saying this for like the last 5 years. We need to create an avenue where we can give back as much as we can. So it's good to see it's actually happening.
It's happening.
I know it's happening because you have a business card, so it means that means it's real. You know what I mean? That means it's definitely real. Well, what can I say, man? You guys have totally blown me away with your positivity, and I'll be honest. Like before you guys came in, I was like, ugh, whatever. Here we go. Another interview where nothing's gonna happen. I'm real.
That is real.
Honestly, like because sometimes I see these initiatives, and we give them airtime. I'm like, okay, this sounds worthy. Let's give them some airtime, and then you never, ever hear about them again. They've just disappeared.
No, we were talking about it just now. We were saying that so many people have ideas, but to come out and actually make it happen is a whole other level, and that's why these guys, I see something in them.
Right.
I see Peter talking and I'm intimidated.
Right.
This guy is gonna make stuff happen.
This guy just took over the studio. I honestly, I was like, yeah, what do you guys do? Whatever. But just the intensity and the way how you seem to have got your thoughts put together, I really think that you guys really could be the ones that prove me wrong. That could take the negativity out of G Money and be like, okay, here we go again.
Hey.
Here's another one that's gonna last like 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Well, Peter, once again, tell people how they can engage with you and your organization.
Peter Mall, Facebook. I don't accept strangers on my personal account, but it's fine. You can follow me. No.
I'll send you the link for it.
No, you can follow me. Like if you ask anyone who I am, I just like inspiring people, whether it's through pictures, whether it's through poetry, whatever it is.
I just a friend request.
Yeah. No, Facebook right now is because everything I do is public, and Facebook right now is so accessible where you can follow someone and see what they're doing if they're public.
But you don't have to be friends.
But you don't have to be friends. Also, the main way you can get
I love this guy.
The main way you can get to us is a Facebook group, and hopefully D-Money will treat that to you and he'll put that on your account.
I'll do that.
So the Facebook group, it's everyone. There's nothing like I'm Mukuba, this one is this is the VP, this is the president. No, we're all one Facebook group. You can talk about what you want to talk about. You can post what you want, and we can get talking. We can get talking, and we can get the solution.
Homeboyz Foundation, Homeboyz with a Z.
All right,
check us out, and there's big things coming soon. Later, man. I've been trying to holler you. We'll see.
Nah, my Facebook is full, man. I can't even.
I have you on Facebook.
Oh, for real, that's a good thing, then, man. For real. But we must remember never to send Peter a Facebook address. That's fair enough. I mean, I got you right there. We'll follow you, and and we'll tweet where they can find you. Well, please, everyone, just do not send Peter a Facebook request because he only accepts people that he knows. So listen, guys, it's been crazy fun, man, having you in the studio, man, for real. Thank you very much for coming through and brightening up my Monday morning. I was getting miserable with politicians and governors flying flags, but now I realize there's more important things that are happening, and I'm just glad that you guys have come to the studio today. And you know, anything we can do, anything I can do, just let me know, and we'll definitely push as far as we can, yeah?
Thank you so much for having us.
And we have to definitely help work together in saving these elephants and rhinos, man.
If we don't do anything, if the people don't do anything, in 10 years they're gone. And it's not just elephants, rhinos, or lions. And the thing you have to understand is these guys hold together our ecosystem. Yeah. So once they're gone, it's just gonna come tumbling down.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It really is a bad situation right now. All right, thank you very much for coming through, man, and holding down on the show, man. Anytime, doors are open. All right.
Cheers.
All right.